Hey you, it's Casey and Simran, your hosts at Lovin Dubai.
Your go-to source for all things Dubai.
Now, want to be the first one to know what's happening around you?
Well then, be sure to check out the Lovin Dubai app to get all the juicy tea on what's happening in our beautiful city.
And it's completely free to download. We're available on the App Store as well as the Google Play Store. So see ya there. Good morning and a very, very happy Thursday to all. You're watching Lovin Dubai show with me, Simran.
And Misha here. Good morning.
Good morning. And today's top trending stories are Dubai residents selflessly help a stray cat in Dubai.
And mosque COVID-19 regulations ease up this Ramadan.
Of course, the Kashmir files is all set for UAE release after previously being banned.
And it's the last day of Expo 2020 Dubai. So we're going to give you the rundown on that.
And honestly, guys, it is the perfect weather outside right now. Nice, chilly, foggy to be out at Expo.
I love a good fog. It's scary when you're driving, but the fog is so nice. It's just not hot.
I mean, yeah, when you're out, like walking, which you will be at Expo, make it there nice and early. Today's the last day. You know how I wish they pulled off another week, just extended Expo a little bit.
I know.
Right?
I'm not going to get a chance to go. That's why I'm so sad.
I feel like if they extend it tomorrow, they're just going to be like, you know what? Fooled ya. April Fool's.
You had the perfect goodbye. Simran got to say goodbye to everyone at Expo. Not everyone, but all the pavilions. Yeah. She walked by, gave a good wave, made the most out of it.
I did, yeah. Speaking of saying goodbye. Actually, no, not speaking of it. I don't know how. Anyway,
more like try to say hello. So Simran and I were speaking before the show about petty stuff that we've done to make the person that we're into or the person we're with jealous.
Yeah, our exes or whoever you're into, or of course, like the person you're in a relationship with right now. Yeah.
And all.
Okay, you go first.
I don't want to go first.
Okay, you want me to embarrass myself first?
Yes.
So I did like a whole bunch of things back in school, back in the days to make the guy I was into jealous. I was like so madly in love with him. So like anything to get his attention. So I would make up a fake boyfriend. Didn't exist.
How?
How?
How would you relate to him that you're
no, just like through my friends, and then the word would spread. My school was very like one of those euphoria schools. Like it was crazy. Like we had a whole like it was wild. So I would just say, oh, my neighbor and I made up a name, Marcus Blue.
Really? Was that your name? Marcus Blue. Now that's the name that'll get him jealous.
International school. So like, you know, just like, oh my God, I found the picture on Google. I'm like, guys, he's my neighbor. I took a picture of him while he was reading a book.
You took a picture of a rando from the internet?
Yeah. That's how you make a fake account, right? And then,
you made a fake account?
Yes, on Facebook, you'd make fake accounts back in those days because you were that jobless after school activities, trying to think of ways to make your crush jealous.
Oh my God.
And then I would go on fake holidays. Wisconsin, he always wanted to go to Wisconsin. And I'm just like, you know what? This winter, I'm going to Wisconsin. And he was like, how was your trip? How was Wisconsin? I'm just like, it was so good. They had like thermal blankets that you just heat up and it warms you up right away. But I never went
thermal blankets?
Electric blankets, yeah. But I Googled that. I didn't know there were thermal electric blankets, but it's the small things you do to make.
You created a whole new person with an entire new persona and gave him a backstory.
Yeah.
How was Wisconsin? And why Wisconsin out of everywhere, by the way?
Because he wanted to travel to Wisconsin with his family that season, and it didn't happen. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm going to Wisconsin.
Oh, the guy you're into.
Yeah, the guy I was into. So I'm traveling to Wisconsin. Like those two things I remember so like distinctly that I did to make him jealous was just a joke.
Did you Google streets and see different places that you could go to Wisconsin?
Our conversations weren't ever that long, so I just like stopped in the blanket.
So that fake man never helped.
Yeah, it worked eventually.
Oh, so you ended up...
It was 6 years in the making.
Oh my God.
Grade 4 to grade 11.
That is going to extreme heights. I was just going to say I'd subtweet.
What is that?
You really don't know what a subtweet is?
No.
Have you ever had Twitter?
Yeah.
Okay, so one of your followers, like if you want to target them in a certain way, you tweet something very like nonchalant, but it would be directly to them, and they'd sit and wonder, is this tweet about me? So I'd tweet stuff with like, it would be like an open-ended tweet, you know, so it's left to your interpretation.
Give an example.
I hate you so much, I hope I never see you again. That's a subtweet in general, but not one I would use. How do you not know what a subtweet is?
I would think a subtweet is like tweeting, like replying to a tweet or like directing a tweet at someone through someone else, but I didn't know.
No, it's directing a tweet to someone without making it obvious that it's about them.
Okay. Okay, I get that. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Come on, you must have done something more, Shahir.
And I'm kind of embarrassed to say that I still do it. And it's very petty tweets, like the ones I've used in situationships or relationships.
Situationship?
Like it doesn't paint me in great color.
No, I want to know. Is that it? That's it? You've done nothing more
That's
embarrassing?
I don't think I've ever done. And I'd Snapchat me being out with other people that would make the person jealous.
Okay, yeah.
So that was
standard.
also, there was this one time, this is probably the worst thing I've ever done in my life. I felt so bad. So I was meant to go out on a date. It has nothing to do with this, but I was meant to go out on a date. And I bailed last minute saying, hey, sorry, I can't go. And I was with another girl who was my friend. We went out, and there's like, in Oman, there's like 4 different places you can go out to on the weekend. And the girl that I was supposed to go on a date with ended up seeing with that friend, and it was just super awkward. I made up this whole lie about why I couldn't go on the date.
Yeah. You're just a bad person.
I'm not a good person,
Yeah,
am I?
but why would you do that?
My friend was going through stuff, so I thought it would be appropriate.
Oh, but why didn't you just tell her that?
It was deep. Like, I just didn't want to get into it.
Guys, this just concludes honesty is always the best policy. Like, people will understand, you know?
Or if it helps you get the person you want, then do what you gotta, I say. Let us know what
you gotta do.
What's some of the most pettiest things that you have done to get someone's attention.
Yeah. Oh my God, this will be interesting. But guys, please share your stories because we shared quite a bit. Just exposed ourselves outright.
We exposed ourselves. It's embarrassing. But the things you do when you're growing up, honestly, like, I've had other people make fake accounts to talk to me, and I'm like, and I fall for it. I'm so embarrassed till this day.
You would ask people to make fake accounts to talk to you?
This girl had a crush on me when we were really young, and she made a fake account and would talk to me through her. And the fake account was like, I don't want to get into it.
Girls just do the funniest things to get a guy's attention. I'm talking about myself. And you?
I'm fine. Like, it's just a subtweet. We all do it.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, our first story, talking with very selfish conversations here, but Dubai residents selflessly help a stray cat in Dubai. Now, people shared the most frivolous of all posts and incidents online. Thus, when someone shares something meaningful and thought-provoking or even inspiring, it should be celebrated and, of course, even acknowledged.
A Lovin Dubai follower, Nish aka Nish_peace, shared an incident that took place in Deir, Dubai yesterday afternoon after 2 Asian residents that were attempting to remove a strongly glued sticker off a petite stray cat.
Now, this video and incident is a hard reminder that the month of giving is, of course, on the horizon, and we should look at helping all those in need, be it people, animals, businesses, charities, etc. So, and it's really the small things like this that matter. It's, you know, you want to go all out for Ramadan, like do these big charities, but it doesn't, those don't even, like, of course you do that, but then it's on the every, you take it one day at a time, and the small things you do for the people around you or those animals around you, it all counts.
It's the things that people remember and the things that it builds your character in a positive light. Not that that's the reason to do it, but people acknowledge you for the good that you do.
Yeah.
So I think, honestly, it's nice. It's so cute.
Yeah.
So I got a cat last weekend.
Tell
Story
us
time.
more.
And a friend of mine called and was like, hey, I know you wanted a cat. I found a cat in the middle of a highway, and I want a nice fluffy cat, you know, like
Persian.
Yeah, like just a cat that says, I'm an emperor, you know?
No.
Those cats that are just super bossy, they chill there, they look super cute, and like they have this whole aura about them. I want a really cute cat, but then there was this 6-week-old stray cat that was found in the middle of the street, and I said, why not? Like,
That's so sweet. Honestly, that's so admirable.
Even like I was gonna go through a shelter initially, and I met this lady who has like 80 cats in her house. Was gonna take one of her cats, but I thought if I could do this one thing for this little cat, then at least I'm responsible over it, and I know what's gonna happen to it. And now I have a cat that won't stop meowing in the middle of the night, sleeps on my chest, and
That's
is
so
killing my
cute.
plants.
Oh,
It is.
killing your plants.
But still, like I wouldn't have it any other way.
That's so. You're a father now.
I'm a dad.
Oh
I'm
my
a
God.
dad.
Ali is married. You're a dad. Like things are really
We're
looking up
growing
for
up.
the boys at Lovin Dubai.
Like it's an age thing, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. Once you hit 24, you just mature on a whole nother level.
That's so true. That's so true. But you know, the thing about this story is like, if we put it online, you get these kind of comments like, "Oh, they must have just done it for the video." But like, why not? If someone rescued or someone helped out another person, another animal, another living thing for I don't know, even attention, like it's the right kind of attention.
Exactly, and it's still spreading awareness. And
Exactly.
at the same time, it's one of those heartfelt moments where you scroll through your phone and you're like, "Oh,
Oh. Like,
Yeah.
and then it just reminds you, like, even if you see someone doing something for, like, but it's good, it's the good kind of attention, it reminds you, like, oh, I should, like, also do, like, you know, if you're ever in the situation, like, you would want to get out and help yourself because you're just inspired from other people's deeds.
exactly." It's a ripple effect of kindness.
True that.
Moving on to ripple effects, COVID is easing up, which subsequently means that the mosque COVID-19 regulations are easing up with it. So this will be the third Ramadan during the pandemic, and the number of positive cases are decreasing day by day. And subsequently, this means that the safety protocols are too. It's time to finally have a relatively normal Ramadan. So during yesterday's COVID media briefing by NCMA, they stated that new regulations will be put in place during the holy month of Ramadan and that there have been some major changes.
So for Ramadan 2021, mosque protocol stated that Isha and Tariwa prayers were to be capped at 30 minutes. Lectures and seminars were suspended, food distributions were prohibited, and women's prayer areas were closed.
This year, however, lectures and daily seminars are resuming in mosques. Women praying areas will be open and distribution of bottled water is allowed.
That's amazing. And volunteers will be present to monitor all precautionary measures in prayer halls. They will ensure all masks are being worn, single-use prayer mats are being used, and a 1 meter distance between worshippers is being practiced. Of course, other protocols include for the time between the Isha call to prayer and prayer 20 minutes, a period of 45 minutes devoted to the Isha prayer and the Tariwa prayer and the Witr.
And honestly, this is just exciting. It feels like Ramadan is finally coming together. I feel like one of the big things about Ramadan that we do every year is that we go to the mosque. We do this as a family. Every single prayer, we wake up at 4:30 a.m., go to the mosque, and every prayer after that. And Tarawih prayer is the longest one. It lasts about like 30 minutes to an hour, depending on the mosque that you go in. And also breaking your fast in mosque, which we can't do yet. You can still like bottled waters are being served, but you can't break your fast with everyone else with the mats. Honestly, that's what Ramadan's all about. Just like community and kindness and one another. Like
yeah, that's so true. Like 3-4 years ago, I used to stay with my family right outside. Like I could see the mosque from my balcony, and every day in Ramadan, they would set out a whole area would be kept out for like with mats and those small stools for these laborers, and they would come and break their fast. And they would give them food and fruits and dates and water and Lovin up. So it was just so sweet, and every single day, without fail, they would start setting up at a certain time and they would pack up at a certain time. Just like so much love and givingness and just wholesomeness.
literally, and everyone would set everything up together. Everyone would clean up after one another. That's the best part. And honestly, it's one of my first Ramadan memory is going to a mosque where we'd be able to eat together. Didn't know that was a thing. I was literally like 5-6 years old. And I remember my cousin pulling out a packet of Twix and eating it. And I'm like, it has nothing to do with it. But it's memories,
You were fasting at that age?
I don't think I was fasting at
Okay.
that age, but I was taken to the mosque.
Okay.
I couldn't even pray at that age. I remember that was the first time I went to the mosque and I was like, but what's everyone doing? But like,
Yeah.
it's those types of Ramadan memories, you know, and hopefully by next Ramadan we'll be able to eat together. But just having the Isha and Tarawih prayers all be like fulfilled now,
Mm-hmm.
and that you can continue your worship hours or worship prayers one after another.
Yeah.
It feels like things are finally falling back into place, guys.
Really feels like that. And also, I wanted to ask, not ask, like, just want to note that right now, like the other day we had food in the office and everyone was just like, mine, 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 mine. But like, when I used to look out my balcony, like, they would share, like, you're hungry the full day and you would want that food all to yourself. But like, no, people are just so generous during Ramadan. Like, they'll be like, oh, you like this, have some. Like, you could literally see people were sharing and just, though, like, everyone was talking with each other, talking about the food, talking about their day. It's just a lovely time.
It honestly is. Like, that's 100% my favorite thing about Ramadan.
Guys, to move on to our next story, the Kashmir files is all set for a UAE release after previously being banned. Now, this is an Indian movie that's completely taken the box office by storm, smashed records, and set new standards for the Indian film industry. Now, the release of the Kashmir files in the UAE had been highly anticipated, but was previously banned. But now the country has decided to lift the ban on the movie, and it will be releasing on April 7th. Now, this is huge news. People are really excited about this. Now, the director, Vivek Agnihotri, took to Twitter yesterday and revealed that the ban on the film had been lifted and said that it was a big victory for him and his team.
The director tweeted, "Big victory, finally, got the censor clearance from UAE, rated 15 plus, passed without any cuts, releasing on 7th of April, which is going to be a Thursday."
Yeah, this movie really goes on to show that content is king.
100%.
Like, basically, so a lot of movies released that are so frivolous in nature, right? Like, it's all about the car crashes, car chases. Yeah. And like, just, fashion, glamour. But this one, it's like, it's all about content, like telling real life stories, sharing real life incidents. And it really made waves all around the world. So now that it's releasing it here in the UAE, it's very exciting for the audience.
100%. Everyone that I spoke to, all of my Indian friends have watched it and they say such good things about this movie. And that's so true what you said, that it literally comes down to the content. If you recall every big release that, not necessarily big release, but every release that has come out and people are going crazy over it, or you have it go viral, it literally comes down to the substance and the story and like the essence of that movie, which is, I think, the greatest part and what makes it hit.
And this just like really shows you don't need big names, you don't need a big budget, you just need good plot line, like a good, good actors, of course.
For sure. we need some of those. But it literally, even especially Netflix is so good at doing this, releasing movies with actors you've never seen before, and then they go on to be stars. Like, it's amazing. But I want to watch this movie if you want to join me. And by the way, Indian movies, side note, are literally like superior.
Yeah.
They're always longer, which I appreciate. They're always like 3 hours long.
And they just know how to hit the emotions.
Literally. And I think that stories that are that long is when there's character development, you can understand the characterization.
They're not 3 hours long anymore. Like that, those were the old movies. Now it's like 2.5. 2 hours.
Okay, well, every movie is honestly
1 hour, 45 minutes. No, now it's changed.
But okay, well, I'm sorry, but Indian movies know how to hit the spot.
They do.
And that's just final.
That is honestly Indian movie supremacy.
And speaking of hitting the spot, guys, it's the last day of Expo 2020 Dubai.
It really is. It's so sad.
We will get through this together.
God.
We actually will later on today at 6:30. We have a Lovin Dubai special where we're going to break down what's going to be happening at Expo 2020 Dubai. We're going to run through all of our best moments, all of our favorite top spots in different categories. So stay tuned for that.
It's going to be a lot of reminiscing, literally going back on all the special appearances, the performances, everything that's happened at Expo. Of course, today's the very last day. The closing ceremony today starts at 7 p.m., but our show will start at 6:30 p.m. where we're going to be recapping everything. But
and right after our recap, we will be streaming the entirety of the closing ceremony of Expo 2020 Dubai. So please stay tuned and check out. Just check it out.
If you can't attend Expo, I mean, it is going to be jam packed today, from what I've heard.
That's the thing. Like everyone that I know that wants to go for the performances, Christina Aguilera is going to be there. Nora Jones, who I only found out about her last week, and her voice, her music. Like, I wouldn't go for Christina Aguilera necessarily, but I would go for Nora Jones. Her voice and her music, I'm gonna play it throughout the entire office today, and no one can say anything about it.
Tiesto is going to be there too, and I heard he's quite a turned DJ, unlike some other ones that people are not very fond of. And he's going to be there, and he's going to be performing till 3 a.m. So that means Expo is going to be open till 3 a.m. The metro is going to be running all night long, 24 hours. So
Expo is going to be running for the next 24 hours. Like like
I just hope it's a big April Fool's Day joke and that they actually extend Expo by a couple of days.
6 more months. But how?
No.
But how insane? How has it been 6 months already? I feel like the opening ceremony was literally 3 days ago.
You know, the last time I went down, I heard so much tea, and I'm just like, no one there. Pavilions, some of them have after parties that anyone can go to and attend, and they're just like so cool. And I just heard about this, and now it's over. You can't even attend any of these.
Now, if that's not a reason to go, I don't know what is.
But it's like, you get to meet people from all over the world. It was like one big international party. It
literally was. And by the way, have you ever seen anyone sad, anyone cry, or anyone not having a shocked face at the beauty of Expo? Like
even 2-year-old babies were just like,
It's honestly so beautiful. It literally is one of the most beautiful places on earth. You have the Eiffel Tower, you have the pyramids, and then you have Expo. it's the 8th wonder.
That is so true. 7 wonders? 6 wonders.
And then Expo's the
7th wonder or 8th?
Are there's 7 wonders. Expo's the 8th.
Let's Google this before we end the show. I mean,
I'm pretty sure there are 7 wonders and Expo's the 8th.
Okay, I hope that's true.
Just type in 7 wonders.
It's 6 wonders of the world.
I was wrong. There's 6 wonders. And
you're right. There are 7 wonders of the world.
And Expo's the 8th.
Yeah, there's 7 wonders of the world. Great Wall of China. Then Petra. Machu Picchu. Christ the Redeemer. Taj Mahal. Colosseum. Xi'an. That one.
And then Expo.
Yes.
Exactly. So stay tuned. 6:30 on the dot. We're going to give you a complete rundown of everything that's going to be happening at Expo 2020's closing ceremony, the last few hours. And we're going to reminisce over our favorite moments. And if you have any...
the last dance.
It's the last dance. We warned you guys. We said it's now or never and it's gone forever. And it's going forever. And I just don't know how to take it.
It's really, really sad. It's really sad. It's a sad day.
I'm gonna take 2 days off next week just to, get some closure.
You know what, Shahir? Same. I think we need this. It's just a very hard time.
And if anything, it's a patriotic act. So I don't know. The morning of the loss of Expo 2020 is gonna be a sad one, and I just need the time.
I think that's tomorrow. Anyway, guys.
She's going through it right now.
Okay, tomorrow we take the day off. I think they'll understand. We've put on record. It's not for selfish reasons. Obviously not.
It definitely isn't. We need this time for ourselves.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys take the time for yourselves as well. Let us know if you're taking the day off tomorrow, if you're attending Expo tonight, or if you're going to be watching us live 6:30 p.m. onwards across all platforms.
And let us know what your favorite moments were from Expo 2020 Dubai. Comment below and we will give you a shout out later on in our closing ceremony Lovin Dubai special.
Yes. So for now, goodbye. Like Casey says, wash your hands.
And like Simran says, take a shower.
Okay. Bye.
Hey Simran, are you going to that concert this weekend?
No, I didn't get any tickets.
Oh, no worries, gal. I've got heaps of spares.
How? They've been sold out for months.
You know I'm subscribed to Lovin Extra.
Lovin Extra?
Yup, that's Lovin Dubai's membership program. They've got tons of stuff going on, from competitions, exclusive content, and loads of prizes.
Wait, is that where you got those shades from?
Now you're getting it.
Oh, okay. That makes all the sense now. So, about those tickets.
Can you stop fishing? Just subscribe to Lovin Extra.